So we're about to leave because Rosco is going to the vet to be neutered today.
Surgery day.
So Rosco just went into the vet. My dad took him. I didn't mention this earlier, but in addition to being neutered, Rosco is also going to be getting a microchip put in. We figured that was just a good thing to do as well. So we'll be back here in a couple of hours or however long it takes for the surgery, probably later today. All right, we'll see you soon.
Okay.
And just go home and sleep for the rest of the day.
Let's go. Settle down. Lie down. Let's go down.
Yeah.
So we got home just a little bit ago and Rosco was just extremely tired on the ride home. He just was lying in my lap and he was just acting so mellow. He's definitely tired out from the anesthesia. So once we got home, we gave him a little bit of food. We didn't want to give him too much, but just enough so that he's not hungry now. We offered him some water, but he wasn't thirsty, so we'll probably just give him some more later to see if he wants some. We blew up this little donut that the vet gave us instead of a cone. We decided to use the donut instead of a cone because we figured it would give Rosco a little bit more breathing room while still preventing him from licking his wound. So Rosco went into surgery at 8 a.m. and we picked him up at 2. It's now 3, so he's been home for around an hour and he's in his crate sleeping right now. Just a little bit ago he was whining, but I think he settled back down and went back to sleep. So the vet told us he will be a little bit drowsy and a little bit of a couch potato for the next 7 to 10 days. They told us not to bathe him or exercise him too vigorously throughout this next week. And hopefully by next week he'll be pretty much back to normal. Leave it.
Let's go. Go potty. Let's go. Go potty. Did you see there? Oh.
So here is Rosco's food, and we just put in some medicine to help ease Rosco's pain.
Oh, off! Come here. Settle down. Settle down. But even with this, I noticed when I was doing it, he was like jumping on my lap, like he just wants to jump. want to jump. Oh, you're licking. Does that taste good? Oh, honey. Here.
So it's now the evening of day 2, and wow, we've seen a difference in Roscoe's behavior. Throughout the day, he's taken less naps, he's been less tired overall, and he's actually been almost too energetic. I think that pain medicine helped in addition to his night's sleep, because overall he's just way less tired and he has a lot more energy. He's actually been a little bit too energetic today, and we've had to kind of control his energy because we don't want him to overexert himself. When we take him outside to go to the bathroom, he just wants to play and run around, but you know, he still has to recover, so we can't let him do that, unfortunately. So we've just had to keep a close eye on him to make sure that he's not being too frisky. We've kept this donut on him for most of the day, but sometimes when we're there in the room with him, we take it off just to give him a little break. This donut has definitely helped him not be able to so easily lick himself, but it didn't entirely stop him from licking. He can still get to his wound pretty easily, so it's not a total success. So this is what his injury is looking like if anybody's curious. Still looks a bit sore. We just want him to take it easy, which has been hard for him because all he wants to do is play and run around. So that's been a little bit of a challenge. Alright, so I've got something kind of funny to report. It's now day 3 and Roscoe's doing well. He's on the road to recovery. He's doing great. Again, he's kind of being too playful for his own good, but we're just trying to monitor him and make sure he doesn't hurt himself or hurt his wound. Again, we try to stop him, but it's a little bit hard when you have such an energetic little puppy. The funny thing though is the donut doesn't really help that much with him licking his wound, so we just have to constantly have our eyes on him to make sure he isn't licking. And so we just kind of wanted to have an extra precaution. We took a pair of old underwear and kind of sewed them together, and now they're on his backside, if you can tell, kind of covering up his wounded area. It seems to be working pretty well. You know, whatever works, right? So it's a few hours later and I have a little bit of an update. Every time Roscoe has been walking around, he just randomly keeps sitting down, and that's something he was doing the first day. So we think maybe the wound is a bit irritated or something. We're just going to keep an eye on him and just encourage him to take a nap and take it easy. Come on. So it's been 4 days since Roscoe got his surgery, and so far today I haven't really noticed him doing this sitting down when he's walking thing that he was doing yesterday, so that's a really good sign. In a few days' time, Roscoe should be back to his normal self, able to do his normal thing. Alright, so that's about all we have for you today. We hope that you enjoyed the video, we hope that it was entertaining, and we also hope that you got a better picture of what it may look like when your dog gets neutered or spayed, whichever one. All dogs are different, so your dog's recovery might look different from Roscoe's, so just keep that in mind. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more multi-poo videos, make sure to subscribe down below. We'll see you next week with a new video. Bye!